Greetings, Harry's subscribers. I'm the other Harry, and I'm here today to review Harry's favourite Laika movie. Coraline. Only kidding, it's me, the real Harry. Thank God I don't have buttons sewn into my eyes. So Coraline tells the story of Coraline, voiced by Dakota Fanning, as she moves into this grand house titled Pink Palace with her parents, and she's bored there. She's fed up that her parents are just working on this catalogue and have little time to spend with her until one day she discovers this door in the wall that leads to a parallel universe full of extraordinary attractions for her. And initially she favours the parallel universe. Then she sees the parallel universe is not what it seems, and it takes a sinister turn when Coraline discovers the other mother is the ruler of this parallel universe, and she has murdered 3 other kids and plots to sew buttons onto Coraline's eyes and to steal her soul for her own. So Coraline needs to make a decision between her real world and parallel worlds. Funny enough, there's a secret door in the wall in my room exactly like the secret door in the movie. Finally, I get to do a more positive Halloween 2019 related movie review. I still have some work to do sharing my thoughts on all of the Laika movies, and the one they released this year, Missing Link, was super charming and cute, but my least favourite movie of theirs. But Coraline, the one released 10 years before it, would be the exact opposite of Missing Link. Laika totally cracked it with Coraline, and this was their first feature also. This was the movie that made people universally praise Laika as the Pixar of stop motion animation, and made us realise that stop motion animation, this particular style, is an art form that deserves to exist as long as animation itself exists. Coraline is a legit masterpiece, and it's still today my favourite Laika movie. It may even be slightly better than Pixar's Up as my personal favourite animated flick of 2009. This movie is the be careful what you wish for a message, which all kids need to be told. It's this movie lets kids know that you shouldn't be too trusting of everything in this world, and to be thankful for what you have got, and to not wish it away as so easily. Coraline is one of the greatest child characters in all of animation. She is both naive and badass at the same time, and Dakota Fanning is perfect at voicing her. This isn't the first time Dakota Fanning has voice acted. She was also Lilo in the Lilo and Stitch franchise, and Coraline is a girl with temptations, and she needs to realise that how lucky she is that she has dedicated parents, a luxurious home, and friends nearby. Though she doesn't see that until it's gone, and her parents are are not being neglectful of her, far from it. So they want to spend more time with their daughter, but they also needed to work on this catalogue so that there's food on the table. And once Coraline does get that the parallel universe is luring her in like a Venus flytrap to trap her, and she finds out the tragic fates of the other kids that fell victim to the other mother. She is so badass. She's like, I'm gonna do something about this. I'm gonna save not just myself, but everybody that the other mother has wronged, and kick the other mother's arse. And it only took the other mother suggesting sewing buttons into her eyes to finally wake her up out of the trance. And the movie also is paced just right so that we spend just as much time getting to know the real world as well as the parallel worlds. But I'm curious, how can the other people... But I'm curious, how can the other people with buttons for eyes see a damn thing? I mean, sure, their other senses are working, but still... The side characters are nothing but charming and all tie in to the other universe. The Russian circus performer and these two ladies voiced by Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders, and even Wiley, this kid who's constantly popping up whenever Coraline goes outside to play. And the movie doesn't just have a strong protagonist, it also has a super strong antagonist, the other mother. Holy shit, so the other mother, I am going to make this bold statement, is the most... is the creepiest animated villain of all time, voiced by Terry Hatcher, who also voices the real mother. Yeah, she initially looks gorgeous, and she seems like such a sweetheart of a mother to Coraline. But after the point that she reveals that she wants her to sew buttons into Coraline's eyes, and is forbidding Coraline to return to her normal world, Coraline then stands up to her and she's like, "You are not my mother," and this enrages the other mother. She grows all skinny and skeletal, and she holds Coraline's real parents hostage, but her creepy form doesn't end there. No, it gets worse. She in the climactic fight of the movie into this skeletal spider-like creature. We even see her needle-like hands in the opening when she's sewing this doll of Coraline together as parts of her devious plan, with the creepy soundtrack playing in the background. Henry Selick also worked on another stop-motion animation classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and you can see Nightmare Before Christmas similarities in each frame of Coraline. You can feast your eyes on the flawless stop-motion animation of this movie. It's stupendous and full of life, and you all know I live for animated movies that aren't afraid to be darker for the kids. Coraline gets darker and darker as it goes along, and the stakes escalate. So it's at its darkest in its finale when Coraline is challenging the other mother to her game, and I also want to mention that the cat lover in me adored the cat in this movie. He looks similar to my cat Merlin, only with no white patches whatsoever. So yeah, I have no criticisms with Coraline at all. Coraline is one hell of a landmark in animation and Halloween movies. It showcases that animation can have horror to it. So I like Coraline better than several live action horror movies, that's for sure. And If only the recent Addams Family movie was a stop motion and had more horror to it, then it could have turned out like Coraline. I give Coraline 5 stars out of 5, best movie ever. Laika have never made a movie better since 10 years later. Hey Laika, for your future animated feature movies, rewatch Coraline and they will be goals. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Coraline? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I review the underrated Practical Magic. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.